with a posture called Gomukhasana, and that's really good for stretching out the hips and then also for stretching out the shoulders. So you're going to need a strap, and you're also going to need either your bricks to sit on, a brick, or if you have one of these green ones, you'll need one of these. I'm going to start with this. So you're just going to put this down and have a seat, stretching your legs out straight in front of you. Have your strap behind you. Starting in Dandasana, with the fingertips beside us, sitting up tall, opening up the heart and the chest, lifting the chin, gazing at the horizon. If you haven't seen my Dandasana video, you can watch that to get more details about this pose. And then from here, I'm just going to move my right leg out of the way, and I'm going to bring my left knee to the center of my body, and I'm going to tuck the foot beside my block. So it's important that the foot be beside the block, otherwise you're not going to have your front knee narrow enough. You want this lined up with your belly button. Then I'm going to walk my right leg back over, and I'm going to bring my leg over. Now for some people, just getting yourself to here is really challenging. So if this is a lot in the hips, then you're just going to stay here. If you have a knee issue, you can straighten the bottom leg out so that the knee is in discomfort here. If you're more open and you're able to start to bring the legs together so that the thighs are resting on each other and the knees are resting on each other, then it's safe to just rest the foot on the side like this. If, however, your knees are still not together, if you've got space here between your thighs, then please keep this edge of your foot tucked under. So you can see that my ankle here is straight. So you don't want to be putting undue torque on the ankle like this with the knee up. That's not good for your ankle joint. So if that's the case, keep the foot tucked under. If you can bring your knees together and comfortably just bringing the legs together. If you're more open in the hips, some of you will be able to walk the bottom foot out so that the legs are more even or more parallel. However, this will increase your stretch, so be mindful of that. The closer your feet are to your hips, the softer the stretch, the more out they are, the deeper the stretch in the hips, so be careful there. And then we're going to take our strap. I'd like you to just loop your strap over your left thumb and then bring the whole thing behind you. And you're going to go ahead and extend the arm up. Now taking your right hand to your left arm, you're going to turn your tricep forward, and then you're going to bring your hand down. You're then going to take your elbow and you're going to gently push it down. So it's like you're drawing your arm bone into your shoulder, so the arm bone plugs in. You're going to gently give a little bit of a push just to bring that elbow into its socket, or the shoulder into its socket, and then gently encourage it back. Keep your head lifted. Once you have the hand here, you're going to go ahead and bring your bottom arm in. You're drawing your shoulder forward, internally rotating, bringing the hand in towards your body. You want to pause here and get this hand as close to your body as you can, or this arm, so that there's no space between the arm and the body. Then you're going to bring your bottom hand up to meet your top hand, or to hold onto your strap. So if you can't catch your hands, if you're tighter in the shoulders, then you're going to hold onto your strap. And that'll probably be a good percentage of the population. Holding the strap, sitting up tall, looking straight ahead. Watch the tendency to round the back. Instead, open up your heart, sit up tall, and try to soften the muscles of your face, and your jaw, and your tongue. Watching that you're not starting to tighten up the face and tighten up other areas of your body because you're experiencing a strong stretch here. So just taking some deep breaths. And if you want to practice advanced yoga, perhaps even smiling as you're here. And then we're going to go ahead and release our grip with the bottom hand and stretch it out. Then reaching the top arm up, just put your strap beside you so it'll be close when we need to do the other side. And coming to the sole of the foot, walking that foot back over, undoing the bottom leg, and then coming into Dandasana. And doing exactly the same thing on the other side. Of course, however, the other side may not be the same feeling. It might be much tighter. So, this time bringing out your left foot, bringing your right knee in, crossing over. Again, if you have a knee issue, just straighten the bottom leg out. Or if you have trouble bringing the foot over at all, and straighten the bottom leg out, practice there. And then if you can easily bring your flesh together, taking your legs down together. Maybe walking the bottom one out if you're open enough to do that. If not, then keep the feet nice and close to the hips. And then from here, again, finding your strap. This time we're going to loop it up over the right thumb. And you're going to take that arm and just gently bring it down and back. You're turning the tricep to make sure that the tricep is forward and the arm is nice and close to your head. And then gently taking that elbow and pushing it down, and then gently bringing it in. Taking the bottom arm, rotating the arm forward, or the shoulder forward, and then snaking it in or sneaking it in as tight as you can. And then reaching up for your strap. Sitting up tall, lifting your chin, softening the muscles of your face. Tensing your face and your jaw and your neck is just going to make this more difficult, so soften everything. Breathe into this. Taking 3 or 4 deep breaths. And then releasing the grip with the bottom hand, bringing that arm up, stretching your top arm up, and bringing the strap beside you. And then coming back to walking the leg out. And just straightening the bottom leg. And coming back to Dandasana. So that's Gomukhasana, cow face. I'm going to do another shot here of the back of my arms, just for those of you who haven't done this before, so you can see what I'm actually doing with the strap. You're going to go ahead when you're having your top arm up and bringing it down, just like we went over. And the bottom arm comes in and you're reaching up for your strap. If you can't reach your fingers, then you can go ahead and grab onto your fingers. But for a lot of people, this is going to be too hard to do. So there you go. Gomukhasana, cow face pose. I hope you found that helpful. If you found this helpful, then click the little like or the little thumbs up button underneath the video. Maybe leave me a comment. And if you're new to YouTube, the yellow subscription button, so you'll get all of the videos as soon as they come out. Thank you. Namaste.